time to be a straight shooter. And as of right now, this is officially the biggest game of the year. What's going on, everybody? Host Mo of the Max Football Podcast. And it's not the biggest game of the year because of the opponent. It's our biggest game of the year because of what we have surely become. 4 straight losses, 7 straight games without a win, 6 red cards, in 7 matches. This is no longer a slump. It is full-blown collapse. And as I've already said, where do we go from here? But now the next question is looking ourselves in the mirror, San Diego FC, what happened to us? Because we got to talk facts. And the fact of the matter is we are sitting 10th in the table with 11 points, 10th in the Western Conference, 10th when we won that division last year. And today, whenever you're watching this, we're going up against Portland. And as much as they are below us, and here's the shocker, they have the same amount of wins we do. They've taken Vancouver all the way to the wire, scored 2 goals on Vancouver, one of the top teams right now in the West. They've been handling business a lot better than we have. And here's the crazy part. They've actually picked up a win in their last few games. So for us, it's 3 losses and 2 draws, no wins, no control, no discipline. For Portland, as inconsistent as they are, they've picked up 1 win in their last 3. Granted, they did again lose to Vancouver and have had 2 red cards in 2 of their last 3 matches. So let's just say something about how red cards are just being passed out right now. But I digress. We're not losing to great teams right now. We are losing to ourselves. And as much as Mikey Varas wants to say that, we're hungry, the team's hungry, the team wants to make an impact, the team wants to this, the team wants to that, until it's shown on that pitch, we, the people, don't see it. We, the supporters, are still asking the questions. So hopefully, starting this Saturday, we can get the answers that we are looking for. Let's hop into some preview craziness. And let's look at the players to look for. I'm going to just start with the opposing side. Felipe Mora is a veteran who punishes people who make mistakes. We saw what happened with Duran Ferree and how he gave up a goal 2 games ago by being too comfortable on the ball. Mora will be that guy. Mora will be that guy to absolutely push in and press the ever-loving nonsense out of a keeper or a defender to win the ball back. And Christopher Valder is, he's a threat. 3 goals in the last 6 games. And when he's in open space, he's a massive, massive problem. And again, this is another team that will full-blown take advantage of open opportunities. Players to look up for on our side are going to be 2 names that you know too well. It's Marcus Varkston and Anders Dreyer. I think the Lewis Morgan experiment for the time being is going to be put a little bit on the back burner, even though I still think he's a better threat than Varkston. But to get back to form and how we play, and Varkston will go through the middle, and Dreyer hopefully, please, can be a little bit more creative on the outside, on the ends, on the wings of the pitch, rather than being forced to drop in the middle and do some nonsense that we know might not work. So, let's hop on into, let's see, the real issues. The thing that San Diego FC has to focus on. Forget the tactics, forget the formation. We need to fix the discipline problem. We need to fix it. Was Amal Pellegrino's red card a little unfortunate? Sure. If he wasn't dying to get a goal in to try to save our team, to try to save the hope, if he had composure, he wouldn't have put his boot in someone's face. Not in someone's chest, for those that are complaining about other teams who high-kicked someone's face. We have to be able to control our own momentum. We have to be able to control winning the ball consistently in the midfield, maintaining possession in the midfield and the back line, and actually build up in a proper way that is going to get us goals. Again, whether it is the through ball playing on the outside of the wings or phasing out everyone through the middle and going for a shot outside the box, the unselfishness needs to go away. Players need to get selfish and hungry ASAP and not be afraid to finish in front of goal. It's not about possession. It's not about attacking football. It's at this point ensuring we don't get another red card. Because I promise you, these are momentum killers. With no Amal Pellegrino, because he's suspended for the red card, I'm sure there will be absolute changes in the lineup. Speaking of changes in the lineup, it has already been spoken into the ether, if you will, about team news, and hopefully we have some proper returns, some returns that are going to make an absolute impact difference on the team. And as of right now, the biggest one coming back, or looks to be coming back as he is off the injury report, is going to be left back Kerryon Sargent. Well, Luca Bambino will remain on the injury report. As devastating as it is, as painful as it is to see our best defender have to sit on the bench due to injury, it's kind of an upside that the only guys we really have out for this game are going to be Luca Bambino, Wilson Eisner, Willie Camundo, Andres Reyes, and Pablo Ciscanega. The return of Alejandro Alvarado Jr. is going to be great. The return of Ian Pilcher was already noticed. The return of Pedro Soma is going to be noticed as well, but I promise you the one that you're going to make the most huff and fuff about at the end of the day is going to be Kerryon Sargent. Whether that means Verhoeven starts on the left or not, on the right or not, fullbacks are back. Fullbacks are back, which means the center backs go back to the way they were, which means no Soe on the field. Quickly to get a little more, Portland struggles defensively, giving up 18 goals this season. However, we're not much better, giving up 15 goals. So this means this game is wide open and could go high scoring if it really got crazy like that. And it just might get crazy like that. So with all that being said, the fact of the matters are this. The keys to victory are discipline, and discipline. Maintain composure, play your style of game, be unselfish. Maybe those are the three keys to victory rather than just simply discipline. But the fact of the matter is discipline needs to be on top of the list for this game. It needs to be on top of the list. So I'll leave it at this. If we come out tomorrow and get another red card, I don't care what the score is. I don't care if it miraculously turns into a win for us. That tells me everything I need to know about this team. That's simply going to tell me that good teams adjust, good teams learn, and good teams do not continue to make the same mistakes. So that obviously makes San Diego FC not a good team if we end up with another red for no good reason other than being overzealous. Can we stay composed? Can we play with 11? And can we actually get back to looking like a team? Not the playoff form team that we were. Not the team that went on an unbeaten run towards the end of the season. Not the team that almost won the Western Conference. Can we just get back to looking like a team? Because if not, this season is going to go even more sideways, faster than you can even predict. And speaking of predictions, I have to give a prediction because that's the reality of what my job is on this thing, isn't it? I got to give predictions. So here's my score prediction. 3-2 San Diego. These guys let up in a lot of goals. I can absolutely see San Diego FC opening up the account, getting it started, getting Snapdragon behind them, just to watch Portland come right back and possibly take the lead in the half, and maybe, just maybe, those once in a blue moon right decisions at halftime by Mikey Varas is actually going to make a proper impact. And then maybe we can go ahead and score a couple, regain the lead, finish the game with a actual result, gain 3 points, and slowly but surely climb our way out of the pit that of despair that is the middle of the table in the Western Conference. San Diego FC does not need to take the world by storm overnight. They just need to see the world. Get out of the funk, get out of the hole, push forward, and go get it. We, the supporters, believe, and we will be there at the game pushing the team. So the question for tomorrow is San Diego FC, who are you really? We'll see y'all out there. Thank you guys for hanging out. I know this was short, sweet, and probably your new favorite length of my reviews or post-match previews or opening match preview, whatever you want to call this one. Appreciate you guys. Hit the like and subscribe button on your way. We'll see y'all on the social media for a little halftime report, but we'll see you back here on the Instagram. On the YouTube for the post-match review. Stay tuned for the predicted 11. It's going to be interesting, especially with Pellegrino out. And I know Carrion Sargent's healthy, but with the way Manu Dua played, maybe I got some caveats.